In this video, you will learn how to create scatterplot from multiple data series. Currently, you can see it, I have generated the scatterplot using two data series. This one is data series 1 and this one is data series 2. Currently, you can see here the purple color indicates the data series 1 and red color shows the data series 2. So let's learn how to create scatterplot from multiple data series in Microsoft Excel. In addition, you will also learn how to insert regression equation and R-square value on each data series separately in Microsoft Excel. So let's start this video. If this video is helpful for you, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more informative videos. In a separate sheet, I have already entered the data to save time. Firstly, I will select this data, which is the data series 1. After selecting this data, go to insert option and here is the option of scatterplot. Select this one. You have two options. Either you want to insert scatterplot with marker or you are interested to insert scatterplot with marker and line. I will choose this one. I will place it here. After that, I will place my cursor on this plot area and right click. Here is the option of select data. Choose this option. I will place it here. Now here is the option of add. Select this one. First one is the series name. You can manually write series name here. I will choose this cell which contains this title. Here is the option of series X values. Click here. After that, select series X values. These are the series X values. I will choose these values. Now I will click here series Y values, remove existing data and select these values which are the observance values. After that, click on OK. Again, click on OK. Now you can see in Microsoft Excel as inserted a blank graph. I will delete this one. Press backspace. You can see here it is already selected. So simply I will press backspace button. Now you can see Microsoft Excel has successfully plotted both data series in our scatterplot. Now again I will select this scatterplot, click here and at the corner you will find the option of plus sign which is the chart element option. Click here. From here I will choose axis title, select this one and I will deselect these grid lines. I will choose this chart title as well. Now I will write chart title. Click on this chart title, click on this formula bar and write your chart title here and press enter. Comparison of observance, press enter. After selecting this chart title, go to home tab and from here you can format it according to your requirement. Black color, font size is fine. Similarly, click on this y-axis title. Put equal sign in formula bar and this one shows the observance. I will select this one and press enter. Similarly, I will select x-axis title, put equal sign in formula bar and this one shows the concentration. I will select this cell and press enter. Now I will format this one. I will select this one which is the y-axis title, bold, black color. And from here I will choose 11. I will click here. I will again select this y-axis title and double click on this format painter option to copy this format and I will apply these formats here, this one and this one. Now I will deselect this one. I will again go to this chart element option and here is the option of legend. I will choose this option. I will select this one and I will place it here. Now I will resize it. Now I will again place my cursor here on plot area and right click. Go to select data option and this one is the observance. I will correctly name this one. Select this one and go to this edit option and in series name I will write data series 1. I will remove this one and I will select this cell which is contained data series 1. Again click on OK. Again click on OK. Now you can see we have successfully formatted this legend. From here you can see here some numbers contain decimal places while others do not contain any decimal places. So I will uniformly format this one. I will click on this. After that, right click. Here is the option of format axis. From here I will go to this axis option and scroll down. Here is the option of number. Select this one. I will further scroll down. Here is the option of category. I will choose number. And here is the option of decimal places. I will choose 1. I will close this one. Now you can see here we have successfully formatted these numbers. I will again click on this y-axis numbers or y-axis values and right click. Go to format axis option. Go to fill and line option. Here is the option of line. Choose this one. From here I will choose solid line. You can choose color of this line. I will choose black. From here you can adjust the width. I will choose 1.5 pt. Now go to this axis option. Scroll down and here is the option of tick marks. Choose this one. I will insert tick marks on outside, major type outside and minor type outside. Select this one. Similarly, select this x-axis values and repeat this procedure. Go to fill and line option and go to line option, solid line, black color is already selected, width 1.5 pt. Go to series option and scroll down. Go to tick marks option and major type outside, minor type outside. I will close this one. Now you will learn how to format these markers. Click on any marker. I will click this red one. Now you can see here only one data series is selected. If I make any change, then only one data series will be changed. Other data series will remain same. After selecting this one, place your cursor on any marker and right click. Here is the option of format data series. Select this one. Now go to fill and line option. Here is the option of marker. Select this one. Again go to this marker option. From here you can select built-in. You can select any marker type. For example, I will choose this one. From here you can adjust the size of this marker. If you scroll down, you will find fill option. You can choose any color. I will select solid fill. You can choose the color using this option. For example, I will choose yellow one. Scroll down, here is the option of border. You can insert border according to your requirement. For example, if I insert solid line, I can choose any color. For example, in this case, I will choose this one, which is the green color. If you are interested to remove these fills, I will select no fill. Then this fill will be removed. Similarly, you can select second data series and format your marker according to your requirement. Now click on this marker. You can see here one data series is selected. After that, go to this chart element option. From here I will choose trend line. Similarly, select second data series. Again go to chart element option. From here I will choose trend line. Now I will click on this legend. Again click on this linear data series 2 and press backspace to remove this one. Similarly, I will select this one, which is the linear data series 1. Select this one, again click here and press backspace to delete this one. Now click on this line, right click, go to format trend line option, scroll down. There is the option of display equation on chart. Select this one. You can also select this option, which is the set intercept. I will not select this one. Here is the option of display R-squared value. I will choose this one. Now you can see a regression equation and R-squared value displayed here for this data series. If you are interested to insert regression equation and R-squared value on this data series, select this one and repeat this procedure. Select display equation and display R square values. Now I will click on this line. Right click, go to format trendline option. Here is the option on fill and line. You can select solid line. You can choose color of this line. For example, I will choose this one, which is the red. You can adjust the width using these options. Similarly, if I click here, I can format it according to my requirement. For example, I will go to home. From here, I will choose red color. You can conditionally format it according to your requirement using these options. So by following this video, you can easily create scatter plot from multiple data series in Microsoft Excel. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching this video. Goodbye.